Welcome back for some more Witcher 3 The Wild Hunt. When last we left, we had gone and found that a man from Cintra was the bad guy. Or at least he works for the bad guy, who is blackmailing the vampire, wasn't it Declare? Something like that. Whatever his name was. Now we've got to go to a party with Henrietta. Oh yeah, and we got a price on our head. From some reason. Oh, yeah. Oh my god, they killed that guy, like, instantly. Tad. Hi, Tad. That does not seem like a name for the medieval age exactly to me, but okay. Oh, yep. I had him frozen and then burned. Madden. Really, Madden? That's funny. How much football are you playing, buddy? Is Madden a first name? I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe a lot of people are named Nevin. Never heard that name either. Well, I don't know. Nevin's like Devin, but with an N, obviously. Definitely heard Devin before. Were you? No.
Locals. Damien's right. I'm a hunted man.
You are. I did not mean to pick up that axe, and I do not want it at all, actually. I'm surprised that's not heavier. That's better than what I have. So I could drop that if I wanted to. Where's all my weight going here? Is it this? Yeah, but it's a lot stronger than what I got, but it is heavy, so I don't know. I think I'm gonna drop it because it's so heavy, and I really don't wear heavy armor all that much. So we're gonna go get some fancy clothes to not embarrass Anna Henrietta. Whenever we start going to whatever shindig she wants to meet us at. I forget what she said. I'm surprised there's as many strumpets as there are, considering this is like a fancier type of society than Novigrad. There's another strumpet. Maybe they come out at night. Maybe there's just strumpets every left, right, and center at nighttime. Or maybe it is so, like, prostitution is so normalized that they don't even look down on it. Maybe. I don't know. I don't live in whatever the Witcher's world is called. What is his name? Oh, I thought it said gentleman. I was like, what? Gentleman. What does that say?
I won't go. I simply
Nobleman. I thought it said Nordman. I don't know. I'm just reading stuff and not picking up anything. What's up in here? Looking for clothes. What about this? Random assortment of stuff. Note. Surely that is not what I need. I can't read that? Okay, then. What am I looking for? Put on clothes. Oh, okay.
Sacre bleu. It's a crime. You're from the north. That's painfully clear.
Excuse me?
There is no excuse. There is but the need to outfit you anew. My salon stands open. Please come in.
I have never understood people who are really into fashion. It just does not interest me in the slightest. I mean, there's looking good, and then there's being, like, into, like, Prada and stuff like that. I don't know.
All jests aside, let me see what you got in your wardrobe.
I'm more than willing, sir.
Oh, I have to actually buy this junk? Oh, my God. That's not fair, Henrietta. I thought for sure you'd, like, set me up here. I guess I will sell these things because I'm not going to wear them again. And I might as well just sell that. It's not going to be helpful to me. I do like that. That looks pretty cool. I think I'll buy that. I'll buy that. Go ahead and buy that as well. I'm just so rich I don't really even care about the money. I know. If only this were real life. He buys like nothing from me, does he? That is unfortunate. He's got a lot of gold, but I guess he could buy like these things. I really don't use them either. I don't know if these will be useful. I don't really want to sell quest items on the off chance that they'll be useful again. Key to Yennefer's room. Never selling that. Why would I sell that? This guy take Yennefer from me? I don't think so. Not on my watch. 3 of them. Gold necklace. Yeah, I don't need all this stuff because I don't craft anything ever. I think I've crafted like 2 or 3 things. I know I crafted a sword At the very end of the game. That's the most crafting that I've done. Alright, well.
Thanks. Think that's all I need for now.
Ever your servant, sir.
You sound really happy about it, my man. Put on clothes that Henrietta... Let me guess, she didn't even want me to buy these things, and I just bought them anyway. That's a cool doublet, though. I like that doublet. Look at that. I was correct. I did have to buy the stuff. I was kind of assuming that if I would have gone upstairs, it would have been like all these things laid out for me, and I would have just paid for that for nothing. But apparently this is so incognito that she didn't even want to buy us an outfit. She better be freaking impressed, because Yennefer was not. Yennefer was like, yeah, I mean, you've got clothes on. That's about all she had to say. Disperse. Flee. There's a quest there that I'm not going to take right now, if I ever take. I still want to do some contracts at some point. I've done, like, so few.
Late. Why does that not surprise me?
Well, well. I did not expect you to have such a sense of style. Not all bad. Nothing like a budding artist, of course, but... just one other detail. Here, put it on.
A mask?
All who attend the Mandragora soiree wear them. If you have one on, no one asks who you are.
I look amazing. What do you mean, not like a budding artist? Because I don't look like a freaking peacock like Dandelion or something? I don't understand. I can't wear anything that satisfies these women. There's something wrong.
Let's go. Soiree's started.
Mm-hmm. Wise of you to hide your weapons. They'd not have let us in otherwise, that's certain. How do we find the Cintrian? Have you a plan?
Key is not to spook him. Need to ask after his partner, Cecilia, first. Less likely to raise suspicions. Soon as we find her, we find him. Especially since he might be expecting us.
What do you mean?
Ran into some of his thugs in town. Knew who I was. Had it in for me.
Right. Right you are. We must proceed with caution. Come, it's our turn.
Madame, Monsieur, an extraordinary pleasure to welcome you to the Mandragora's soiree. Tonight, I particularly recommend you direct your attention to the performances prepared by artists of our community.
We were really hoping to meet Cecilia Belant.
You are admirers, I surmise. I'm certain you will have ample opportunity to converse with her.
It cannot be easy to identify anyone in this crowd. Perhaps you could help us find her.
I don't know where she is now, but I can give you a clue.
Let's hear it.
Seek the Kaviri orchid.
Meaning?
Cecilia wears one in her hair. You shall recognize her easily by the orchid.
Well, well. Dandelion's always complaining about artists being poor as temple mice.
The residence belongs to none of them. They are guests here. Oriana, she owns this. Woman in the black dress, there on the balcony.
Got her. Doesn't wear a mask?
It would be pointless. All would know her anyway.
Kaviri Orchid. Let's look for it. If we find Cecilia, we'll find the Cintrian.
What do you mean it would be pointless? She is literally... You are the queen, or whatever. I'm pretty sure you're the most pointless, especially since you talked to the guy at the door, so certainly he would at least recognize your voice, unless you just are, like, holed up at the castle, which does not seem to be the case, but I don't know. Optional. Take part in the soirée.
Cast them at the canvas.
Some paint. Good folk, yet another soul longing to express its creative side.
Well, you and Mother Art?
Oh, yeah.
It's not a landscape, you pleb. It's a manifestation of the man's soul.
Manifestation of the man's soul. The beauty. I can't wait. Green.
That green, lush and verdant as a field of vines.
To vines and to wine!
Should you tire of these hues, drop them in the pail and grab a different array.
Yellow. The sun. Tis beauty
It's
itself.
obvious. It represents transgression in its purest form.
Oh, obviously, it represents transgression in its purest form. This is the sun. I put it up here because the sun is up here. Now we take the purple, and it represents Barney. I put him over here
Quite the noble
because he is over here. And here is Barney's friend. Her name is,
Or a deeply
I don't know, I can't think of anybody else purple. Purple Jr. And there's Purple the Third.
Yes, it's sure to be a masterpiece.
Okay, I think that's about that.
Should you tire of these hues, drop them in the pail and grab a different array.
I am done.
Please do not disturb. One false move.
Okay, is that just, I just leave that now? I don't know what I'm doing there. Or do I take the painting? What am I doing? Okay.
Should you tire of these hues, drop them
Artistry
in
and
the pail.
brutality.
Okay, I guess I've still got red, and that's why it won't let me out. I mean, it'll let me out, but I assume there's some end to this quest line. That represents tomato. Crimson Oxblood. That represents yet another tomato. And this one shall represent the anger emotion from the, what is it, Inside Out movie.
Voila! Fine. Now, allow me a moment to ponder. My appraisal? The painting depicts spiritual dualism. The continual battle between good and evil. And defiance.
Oh yes, that's him all right. Good versus evil. The dualistic nature of man.
And defiance.
Sure, that's what I was thinking too. I as well, also.
Absinthe, the preferred hooch of artists.
Careful, it packs a pretty powerful punch.
I've built up a pretty powerful resistance.
I'm kind of surprised she wasn't like, drinking on the job, Geralt, we need to be serious, or something like that. I mean, this is about life and death for her subjects, which is kind of crazy. Oh, certainly I'm gonna dance. What the heck was that? They were mimes. I didn't really take... They were, pulling a rope? Is that what they were doing? And then I just pushed the rope? I don't know. I should have paid better attention before I went in there and just messed their whole thing up. Alright. Take part in the environments.
Stipend. I'm sure you. We are busy.
Are you? Looks like you're just talking to me, lady.
It's an outrage. Cecilia.
But are you sure?
Right. You should have.
It seems someone decided otherwise.
That someone knows nothing of true art. It shall be you next time. Trust me, I shall have a word with Oriana personally.
Oh, I assumed I was supposed to listen to that conversation, but maybe not. I'll take that off your hands. You don't really need this stuff, do you? I just sold a lot of my jewelry. Maybe you'll be helpful with it.
Have you seen the Skelliger Isles?
I have, indeed, actually. What am I looking for here?
My
Please leave. This is a private alcove.
Okay, then. I guess I'm just not looking for anything in there.
Mage. I
Unless
believe
I'm
he's
supposed to-
casting spells.
Yeah, we'll see.
Who? Oh, this guy. The Great Kaletsi. So it's probably an illusion. I don't know. Are there male wizards? All I know so far is, The women, the Lodge of Sorceresses or whatever.
Blah, blah, blah. Avant-garde, schmavant-garde. It's all about two things. Coin and copulation.
Coin and copulation. Okay, buddy. The besotted? I've never seen that word before. Francois de Valliere. Night thick as mud envelops a dense wood. A full moon hangs in the sky above the trees. Note, scenographer must include a representation of the full moon. Wolves howl plaintively in the distance. A witcher walks through the woods in careful, measured strides. He wields a silver blade in his hands. Witcher. Gods damn all. The moon is at its fullest. Long have I awaited this night. 3 weeks have I spent in this foul pit. All to catch a lone werewolf. At least the miller's daughter helped me while away this time. In fact, I leave only with a certain tart sense of regret. Perchance I should take her with me. We hear the snap of breaking behind the witcher. He turns around swiftly, his guard raised. He spies the werewolf. I've got you now, beast. Arrgh! The werewolf removes its mask. The witcher can now see that it's Miller's daughter. He is astonished. Does not know what to do. Well, what now? Will you kill me? Or perhaps, you'll take me with you. Oh my god. So much drama. Removes its mask? Werewolves don't wear masks. What are you talking about? What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to, like, Witcher sense?
That is no ordinary illusion.
Do not disturb. Shoo, shoo.
It's the right flower.
Of course it is. A Koviri orchid lends just the right contrast to her complexion.
Need to talk to your model. It'll only take a minute.
To me?
Lie still. You may speak, but for love's sake, do not move.
We came here to meet you, specifically.
To meet me? But why?
Centrian noble you came here with. Wanted to ask you about him.
Cintrian Noble. Ah! You must think I'm Cecilia.
Orchid confused me.
I told you not to move.
As she concluded her performance, Cecilia tossed the flower into the crowd. I caught it, but I did see the nobleman.
Really like to talk to him. What did he look like?
Like many here. Tall, dark, masked.
Know where he might be now?
He gave Cecilia a small gift, a heart-shaped box. Then they strolled off together towards the refreshment tables.
Excuse me, madame, monsieur. I cannot work like this. You must leave now.
Okay, strode off towards the refreshment tables. So, I kind of assumed. Oh, they closed that now. That's kind of funny. I don't know. This is still optional. Am I going the wrong way for this? Yeah. Okay. So it's that way. I do want to do all this party stuff. This is probably one of my favorite parts of this game. Is just doing the random stuff that doesn't really matter.
Have you seen the Skelliger lanterns?
Fine. Let's give it a try.
Never suspected you believed in such things.
That's interesting. Reminds me of Tangled. Just because I don't know. Don't they have a lot of lanterns in that? Oh, there's the cool flying whatever. Dolphins. All right, loot. Ooh, a love letter.
Love letter penned on a napkin. Look.
Yours forever, Fabian. Fabian, haven't we heard that name before? Or is that from a different game that I'm thinking of? Laura, oh my dearest love, oh low ray of sunshine on a firmament of my life. I shall speak from my heart. For weeks I have been shooting stolen glances in your direction, hiding in hope I dare nurture deep within my bosom that perhaps you fell for me, even one iota of your affection I feel for you. I have waited long, gathering the courage to confess my feelings for you. I would certainly be waiting still had not you appeared on tonight's soiree in the company of that womanizing, carousing, drivel-scribing, pretentious pig known as Alphonse de Reside. De Reside? When I saw that emaciated turd fawning over you, I immediately knew I had to act. I turned to the best weapon in my arsenal, the quill and the well-turned phrase, and began writing you this letter. Forgive me, it is written on a napkin, for I had nothing more appropriate at hand at the time. O most marvelous of all women, do not believe a word that he whispers in your ear, as he is as slippery as a viper and twice as venomous. Reject his advances and let me walk hand in hand with you, feed you grapes, and with you radiate happiness to the heavens themselves. Yours forever, Fabian.
Oh, my amour, my sunbeam flittering across the firmament of my life. Treacly refuse.
I get the feeling she's not... Oh, she probably hates him because of, what's his name? Because of, what's the stupid name? Dandelion.
Empty, heart-shaped box. Cecilia must have left it behind.
It looks like it held a flask of perfume. A gift from the Cintrian, I imagine.
Scent still hangs in the air. Let's follow it. Hit of Vistek. Artist's way of numbing their existential pain.
I do not even wish to comment.
I do not even wish to comment.
Someone left their loot behind. Looks a little like dandelions.
This was scratched. Someone beat him with it once.
This was scratched because somebody beat him with it once. She hates him so much. That would be amazing if he was here. This does seem kind of like his area. I would love that. I highly doubt he's here. I mean, surely we would have got some kind of mention of it. Well, I don't know if we would have. It wouldn't really make sense because we haven't seen him in Novigrad. We haven't been back to Novigrad for a while. So, I don't know. This seems like his kind of a situation here, but I don't really think he'll be here. But I would love it. Wow, she's just walking everywhere, is she not? I should loot some of this stuff because I'm going to need it. There's a nice drunk right there. Have you no other things beside that? Besides dolphins. Bodyguard.
Sorry, only artists in the Mandragora allowed.
Come, we must consider what to do.
I'd recognize that voice anywhere.
You must be mistaking me for someone else.
I served 15 years in the palace. Your Grace, I'd not mistake you for anyone.
Shh! Not so loud. We are here incognito, on state business.
Yes, Your Grace. How may I serve?
Looking for Cecilia Bellant. Seen her?
She's in her dressing room, where she went with a nobleman. They clearly were drawn to each other.
What did the man look like?
Tall, broad-shouldered, a black beard peeping out from under his mask, and he spoke with a foreign accent, a drawl of sorts.
That must be him. We must get to the dressing room, quickly.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take you.
No, stay here. Anyone tries to flee, you stop them.
Understood.
So he's a bodyguard.
Quickly, upstairs.
That's interesting. I like that they actually noted that her voice is unique, because it does seem unique. It's also very, like, Geralt has cat eyes, and nobody's going to notice that. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't, I don't know.
That must be Cecilia.
No pulse. We're too late.
He slit her throat. The brute.
Didn't go out the door. Guard would have noticed. Might still be somewhere here.
You must find him before he harms another. I shall alert Oriana. At once. She should bring her soiree to a close.
Shouldn't split up.
Geralt, I will be fine. Go after that rogue. I shall fetch help.
Didn't really expect that. I thought she would be in on it. I don't really remember what they said about her, other than she was with him. It's kind of crazy we didn't, like, hear her saying. We've really heard nobody saying other than, what's her name? Am I stuck here? No? Okay. Yeah, it's surprising we've heard nobody saying other than, Priscilla.
Killed her, then went out on the balcony. Tore down the door. Bloody handprint. Clever. It must be pretty strong, too.
He's a vampire. Seems obvious at this point.
Broke the flower pot when moving the door, then stepped in the soil.
Mm-hmm.
Footprints, made by soiled boots.
Is that my lone? No. It'd be funny if mine was the only lantern. Nobody else wanted good luck. Just Geralt.
Must have climbed this ladder.
He's certainly got to be a vampire, since he noted how strong he is. I would have to assume that. Could he have gone somewhere from here? It doesn't look like it.
Still be here. Need to stay alert.
Well, he broke a mirror.
Smashed mirror. Someone crashed into it hard, then sank to the floor. Bloodstains. Links of a snapped chain. Jewel must have been on it. Precious stone. Bloody fingerprint on it. Thief came for this, must have. Tiny chain links next to it. From a snapped necklace? Seems there was a struggle. Jewelry box. Locks busted. Picked open, probably. Blood on the window frame. Someone climb out? Fall out? Sconce is bent. Smeared with blood. Someone try to grab it? Looks valuable, but it's not what he came for. Empty inkwell. Knocked over, turned toward the room. Canvas is cut. Somebody took a knife to the painting, looks like. Hunting knife, richly ornamented. Used during the fight, probably. Jewel was in the box, it seems. Centurion tried to steal it, but someone got in his way. They fought, struggled, that's clear. Ended with one of them flying out the window. Fall had to have killed them. Jewel's still here, though, so our Centurion must have been the flyer.
So, this is the tracker. A witcher, yes?
Indeed, this is him. We found the body together. Then he set off in pursuit of the killer.
And ended up here, but I've only found evidence of a fight. Seems the Centurions killed his last. Finally failed this time. Shame it happened too late for Cecilia.
Poor girl. Always told her she chose her males badly. But I would never have suspected she could arrive with a murderer. I'll alert the staff. Have them see to her body at once. Meanwhile, we should sit. I will tell you everything, in full detail. I caught him red-handed, attempting to burgle, rifling through my possessions.
What did you do? Summon the guards?
There was no time. I feared he'd escape, refused to give him the chance. He stood with his back to me, so I attacked. He struck his head on a picture frame as we struggled. He was bleeding, dazed, and then he drew a knife. Everything happened very quickly then. I knocked the weapon out of his hand and pushed him hard. He
Fell out of the window.
Just so.
Claim the man was trying to rob you when you walked into the room?
Yes, He stood over my dressing table, poring through my jewelry.
After this is my guess. Picked it up while searching.
Why, that's the heart of Toussaint. Oriana, how did you ever come to have it?
I bought it, many years ago, from a young woman.
It sounds like she trusts no one. Like, everybody is just betraying her left, right, and center. I don't know. Imprudent, attacking him, thief. Think I know what he was after.
Jewel seems important. Why?
The heart is an heirloom. It belonged to my family for years. Then it disappeared. I didn't think we would ever recover it.
Seems someone is very determined to find it. The thief left his tool bag behind. Found this drawing inside it. Look.
The Heart of Toussaint. Representation's pretty faithful. Centurion must have been on a job. Got very clear instructions what to look for.
So it is not him we seek, but his employer. Is this the only evidence we found?
Also happened on the weapon he attacked Oriana with. Hunting knife. Used to skin game. Got an emblem on its hilt.
This crest is used by the Lords of Duntine. The present master of the castle is a passionate hunter. Our next lead, perhaps.
Duntine. Remember the place. Abandoned ruin just a few years ago.
More recently, the family's last heir, Roderick, returned to his ancestral seat and restored the castle.
Know any more about this Roderick?
His grandfather was an advisor to Queen Ademarta. The family received those lands as a grant for his service. Roderick is quite the recluse. He avoids society, preferring the company of a small team of knights, though the latter term is imprecise, as they seem more akin to vandals with crests on their shields.
Oriana, everything we discussed here, hope you'll keep it to yourself. Counting on it, in fact. Word gets out he, failed in his attempt to steal the jewel. His employer could run. We need to proceed cautiously.
Discretion is in the interest of us all. I'll not ask what this is about, just as I expect not to be troubled about it again. By anyone.
Forgive me, Madam Oriana, but might I have a word?
You must excuse me a moment.
Oriana, any thoughts?
Few make me feel awkward, but in her presence, I sense anxiety, discomfort.
The drawing. It's on the same type of paper the victims' names were written on. Drawn with the same ink, too. Seems the work of our blackmailers.
Who were not only behind the beast's murders, but also stole the Son Real and sought to steal the heart of Toussaint.
Look, the wine, the jewel, both tied to you intrinsically. Coincidence? Not something I'm willing to believe. Worried about one thing. That somewhere at the end of this scheme, plan might call for an attempt on your life.
It could be something else altogether. My sister, Siana, might be among the schemers. She left court when we were children. My parents banished her from the duchy. I've not seen her since.
What did your sister do to get banished?
Siana was cursed.
Parents run afoul of some mage?
No. She was born at an inopportune moment. They said she was touched by the curse of the Black Sun. Geralt, is it true? Can an individual be evil because they were born during the wrong lunar phase?
Could be the case. Could also be because they were treated like lepers from birth. Isolated, prodded, ostracized. Couldn't have had it easy, Siana.
She was angry at the whole world. She felt inferior, felt pain, though she masked this with confidence, arrogance even. She could also be cruel at times. I recall one such situation. She persuaded Cedric the Coolbird that she could see the future in her dreams. We were children, and Cedric's brother was smitten with me. It was an innocent childhood crush. Sienna knew of it. She told Cedric of a dream she had had, that he would die at the hands of his own brother. Cedric stole his father's sword and killed his brother. She destroyed 2 lives with a prank. Cedric mourns to this day. In the end, they forced her to leave the palace. A decade passed. More. I've missed her terribly since.
Think your sister might be involved? Why?
You see, I recall her always being rather possessive, throwing jealous fits if I had something she didn't.
Here, that's normal for sisters. Rivalry.
True. I suppose I gave as good as I got. There are times I miss that very much. The wine, its theft was the first clue. That's very much like her. She always did enjoy stealing my toys, but I grew almost certain when I saw the heart of Toussaint. Sienna received it from father as a gift, at a time when my parents thought of her as but an ill-behaved little girl. Someone wanted some of my wine. The same someone ordered our family jewels stolen, or recovered. It's my sister. It must be.
A fallen princess satisfying whims, going after lost luxuries? Could be right.
Your mission has gained new import. You must go to Dun Tine, and if Sienna is there, you must find her. No matter what she did, she is not to be harmed in any way, shape, or form. You must make sure of that.
I'll find her if she's there.
I hope you do. I very much wish to talk to her. Sister to sister.
Your Grace, Geralt, I'd like to introduce...
Regis! What a surprise! I had no idea you were in Beauclair. And this is...
My very dear friend, Detlaf van der Eretain, an arrival from Nazaire. We are lending our combined resources to the Witch's Hunt.
Ah, yes. Splendid. But why are you here at Oriana's?
They came to pay me a surprise visit, so I invited Regis in for a glass of wine. We've known each other for... ages. Literally. Witcher, I hear you know Regis too. Even that you are friends.
Few I can rely on like I can on Regis. Kinda hoping he thinks the same of me.
Curious. It seems opposites really do attract.
Don't be fooled, dear. Geralt has many merits. He merely hides them from the world very diligently.
You said you're both aiding him with his contract. It involves the Beast of Beauclair, I suspect. Master Witcher, maybe you could satisfy my curiosity. What's it like going toe-to-toe with a monster, knowing you've only 2 options, to kill or be killed?
Despite what you might have heard, I don't lunge at every monster I see sword in hand. Talking gets the job done for some.
I wonder what a monster might have to say to you.
It might want to apologize.
My word. For what might a monster wish to apologize to a witcher?
For killing. Though at times there is no choice, when loved ones are at risk and require protection.
Same as humans. Put them in that situation, they'll kill too.
You understand this. It must be why you and Regis are friends. If I understand you correctly, you would rather help a monster than kill it.
If possible, yeah. Or at least try.
Enough about the Witcher trade for now. Regis mentioned you come from Nazaire. I spent time there as a child.
Fond memories?
It was wonderful. I was positively entranced by the land's fashions. Deep-cut dresses I found most fascinating.
I believe we're running short on wine. I should go to the cellar, bring another bottle.
Let me go. Wanna help, Regis? Know your wine a lot better than I know mine.
We shall return forthwith.
Hmm.
An exceptional conversation, don't you think? Vampires, a witcher, and the Duchess of Toussaint? My.
Highly exceptional, Regis. Wanted to talk to you in private. You crazy bringing Detloff here?
Geralt, allow me to explain.
No, let me explain. He's dangerous, and you are gonna watch him.
But that is precisely what I'm doing. Detloff believes you'll succeed in your task, and he'll not need to kill anymore. That is, not until he gets his hands on the men who kidnapped his Renna.
I don't know what the hell this is. This just seems like the stupidest idea. How do you know he's not using you to get here and kill the redhead or Anna Henrietta? How do you know that? That's so stupid. I don't know. Seriously, just a coincidence you stopping by? I mean, we didn't show up. I don't know. This just seems like a bad situation.
Now listen close. Managed to learn where the blackmailers are. They're based at Duntine Castle.
That's splendid news. If they are there, Renna must be there as well.
Duchess expects we'll find her long-lost sister there, too. Thing is, she might be involved. Could be behind the blackmailing.
Do you mean to say your task now is to extract 2 women from the castle?
Mean to say we can't breathe a word of this to Detloff, who wants revenge above all else.
Geralt, you must trust me. I've got a way with...
No, Regis. Can't risk it. Gotta keep Detloff here while I go to Duntine.
Alone?
Alone. That way I can make sure neither woman will come to any harm.
I hope you know what you're doing. Fine. I shall see to Detloff. Good luck, my friend.
Splendidly, Detlaff. Ah, I'm grateful you brought back those memories. You're back. It took you long enough.
Contrary to what common folk believe, choosing a wine is not nearly as easy as it might seem. Especially a wine to be served to 2 exquisite ladies.
Regis, gallant as ever. I regret all the more that I shan't finish this second bottle with you. Duty calls.
Your Grace, always a pleasure.
I thank you for your help. It's been invaluable. Geralt, will you see me out? You have exceptional friends. This Detlaff, an intriguing man to say the least.
Yeah, interesting evening all around. He tell you much about himself?
Didn't expect the evening to end like this.
Neither did I. But I have not drawn you out for a romantic stroll. I wish to make certain you know what you are to do.
Mm-hmm. Gotta go to Duntine.
I've decided my guardsmen will support you. You will meet them at Count de la Croix's mill. It stands along the Saône-Retour River, near the Cockatrice Inn. Captain de la Tour and his men will await you there at midnight. You shall storm the castle together.
I'm kind of surprised. I'm surprised she didn't put 2 and 2 together, because we did tell her. So, I believe they know that Regis is a vampire, do they not? At least that's what I got out of the... whatever... The redhead said something that made me think that she knew, at least, that he was a vampire, and obviously, the... Not priestess, what am I thinking? The duchess, or duchy, whatever. She believes... She seems to have known Regis as well. So there's some connection there. And, yeah, you would think she would have put 2 in together if she knew that Regis was a vampire, that she would know... Well, I guess he didn't say that they knew each other, just that you would need a master vampire to kill a master vampire. But if she knew he was a master vampire, she might have thought that Regis was the master vampire, or maybe she would have talked to Regis about killing the master vampire. I don't know. Just seems kind of strange if they do know that he's a vampire, that at least the duchy wouldn't have put two and two together. I don't know. And I also don't know if I'm saying it correctly, saying duchy, but I believe that's what they call themselves. She's made reference to it several times. Are you a strumpet as well? You are a seaman. Okay. A seaman and a strumpet. I wonder what they're discussing. But I'm going to walk up here and get out of town and then probably end the episode. When we come back, we'll be going to the Damien at Count Delacroix. But, yep. Thanks for watching.